I could probably make a better one. Just the only thing that it has is a lot of sugar. That's all I'm tasting, which is a shame. But yeah, open the door. So essentially, where we left off at is we were stuck grinding. There won't be any enemies here, but I'm trying to see if I can, like, there's a lot of RPG games where you can like enter areas and leave areas and it'll respawn the enemy force. So what I'm hoping for is the ability to do such the thing. Over in this area, because I need a lot of materials. And if I can get some good materials, but a lot of times with, like, you know, spider games, you gotta wait for some time or you gotta do quests, especially if it's a short game. If it's kind of decent and they want you to grind a good bit, like Technomancer and which one was that? That game's so fucking fire. So hard, but so good. Alright, so we gotta run up here. Like, it is like that. So last time I ran up here, and I ran back, because there's a certain thing with Sybil where you can't have any demon-like attributes. If you get the demon power up a little bit, you can't seduce Sybil, which makes it infinitely harder. Unless you're looking up what I'm doing. I'm doing the dialogue options, whereas the OGs would save. I'm not really worried about saving like that. He's gonna almost killed me. Alright. So this is what I'm hoping for, which it kind of worked. I don't know if I can just like save and quit, come back in, and they'll respawn, because that's what I really need. Because these materials are really tough to get. I didn't want to kill. How much HP? Oh, how the fuck? Alright. About to say, when you bounce up, that's pretty much when to not go for it. Alright, there we go. I just gotta get 30 kills. I'll be able to get some more. I think it's cost reduction for the flame spells, because that flame spell cost is crazy. Way too much. Even 10% will be huge. Alright. Strawberry was a nice touch to the chocolate mousse. I'll give it that. That saved it. But the chocolate creation, I don't know. Felt very rushed and very quick. Which, I mean, it's commercial chocolate mousse, so it has to be. Alright, let's see. Is she gonna say stuff?
Edwin.
What can I do?
Thanks.
Alright, let's try. Let's see what happens.
Captain?
There is none that thou knowest in this cavern, rest assured of that. The being that lives here wishes to take over this body.
Huh. You mean my body?
A pity that thou art not as combative with it. It is consuming thy mind e'en now, and yet thou dost offer no resistance. If thou dost allow it to continue, thou wilt be erased, replaced, and that is not in my best interests either.
Now that's ironic. Isn't that what you're doing to me?
An insulting comparison. This parasite is nothing. It is insignificant. I can easily protect us, if thou dost allow it. Thou shouldst give me more space, more liberty. Open thy mind instead of keeping me prisoner.
Yeah, we'll see. You're asking me to let you come in and mark out your territory. But at what price?
Thou wilt gain access to a greater part of me, to my knowledge, to my power. All that thou risketh is to gain in knowledge and power, and that can do thee no harm. We shall only be stronger, both of us.
Well, let's see. Everything is rosy and without a care.
I imagined that thou wouldst undergo a slight physical transformation. Thy body was not conceived to contain a power such as mine. It will consume thee if thou refuseth to evolve.
There we go. Admit it. You feel better.
Whatever thou risketh in trusting me is insignificant in comparison with what awaits us if thou dost stay and do nothing. If thou dost refuse to evolve, we will both soon be lost, and this world will follow.
Let's get out of this hole and try to think of something else. Edwin or the Red Scribes will surely find another solution.
Thou doth flee. We have no confidence in these people, we both know this. Just as we both know thou wilt never pierce the secret of this cave without me.
Maybe not without you, but definitely not like this. Whether the Scribes are worthy of trust or not is really not the question. Everybody feels like it's in their interest for us to succeed.
Each has a different view of what the meaning of success is.
I just want to get shit-faced and never have to hear your voice again.
Judging by your vacant look, I assume you've had an exchange with the demon.
He offered to protect me against the magic that haunts this cave, on the condition that I let him have more space in my mind.
And? Did it not work?
She's like, what the fuck?
I refused. I'd rather explore some other solutions before I risk losing my mind, thank you very much.
It's ridiculous. You have the potential to become the most powerful being in Vertial, and you refuse that opportunity because you're afraid of not being able to control it? Time is short. The thing in that cave grows ever more powerful with the passing of each hour.
Gotta clean up pretty quick because they pretty much make it to where when you accept a demon's power, dude, you do so much fucking damage, but without it, the game is really hard. So, Because we're using the power of friendship, guys. The power of friendship is so important. Alright, come here. Yo. Dang, that's spin. Bro, ain't no way. Ain't no way he dodged that. Hold on now. Alright, we're better off. No, more damage. Come on. Oh, jumped over it. That's alright. Unless they have interruption resistance, this weapon's cracked. Here we go. Nice. Some hefty inventory scaling, but dude, that's some damage. We're doing fire. And we're doing poison. That's crazy. At the same time. Yeah, I'm gonna just save up. Because I'm gonna need that item thing, because they're not dropping nearly enough shit. Especially for when I'm hopping around in Act 3, I'm gonna need that snooper perk for sure. That's stupid. It's weird, nothing's respawning here. There we go. I didn't want to kill him. Shit. The parries were too good. The parry damage, man, you can't sleep on it. Gotta be shitting me, bro. How to dodge that? It's just about one tap. Oh, I dodged it again. No, it's pretty good. Now let me look around the swamp though, just to be sure there's no more spawns. Because I need materials. And if ground floor spawned, we're fighting. I think it was just there. What about in here? Usually there's, yep, there's a fight usually right here. Was enough damage? Thank goodness. I just had to kill that thing, it's getting dicey. So I have learned tainted leather sells for a lot. 200. So if I can make a bunch of tainted leather, that seems to be the way, because even in Technomancer there was a couple crafting items that you really want to get. And you could get, not infinite, but you could get enough to really put your money up. So that looks to be about it, which is fine. I'll just go sell.
Greetings, Vol.
Let me see.
About to be a bit of farming real quick. Going through those menus already was a doozy. But we're about to have to go through some more, man. We're gonna go through here. That is if they respawn. They haven't, and this is bugs. No, they didn't. Okay, good. I just gotta hold off on using that. I really want to put flame on my weapon, but it didn't die. Alright, good. Alright, it's gonna be huge if I can get a bunch of tainted blood. Let's see, where's some bones? Any bones? No bones. That's actually kind of huge. That was just enough. Come on, it's just enough. About to assume I keep going this way. Didn't want to get him that way, but it's just how it happened. Pretty sure that's everybody. full damage. There we go. About to say, I know you're low enough. If I wait just a little bit more, like right there. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't have the patience for that. The second shot would have taken way too long. I'll try to keep that one alive. The other one, oh, fuck that. Same thing. Ran out of magic. But it's alright. Let me see if running through here gets me any more respawns. Excuse me. That's really very seriously some punch. There we go. Oh, shit. Hi, Simba. Good boy, buddy. You didn't grab my shoe. Yeah, fuck those vines, man. They got destroyed. Oh, what didn't go through? That did though. Let me get the crafting real quick. Alright, cool. Alright, well, that's pretty much everything. There's nothing else. Ooh. Dang, my leg. Gold and leather, that's not bad. Due to, yep, right here, player spawn. So entering and exiting areas does increase the spawn chance. Excuse me, wasn't this path to the ruins? No, it's to the southern delta. Alright, we got our freaking fire spell cost, 10% reduction. Oh my god. Oh, that's what I needed. The 10% reduction is so crazy. That's why it's crazy. Cause now I get to cast a couple more, which is gonna be fucking huge. Just get those out the way first and foremost. Okay, cool. Time to hop on over to the Southern Delta. Yoink. So there's usually no spawns. Surprising that there's no spawn here. Alright, we'll go to Valvanor because I kinda need to go there now. I've exhausted out all the stuff that I can do around East Garage. Which is a good thing. Alright, we gotta talk to the Red Scribe, see what they got going on. Silva and the man.
Mercenary. What can I do for you?
There's a cave I can't enter. Something inside tries to devour my spirit. You wouldn't have anything I could use for protection, would you?
Funny you're asking. Turns out I started working on a potion to help you fight the presence of the demon in your mind. But its effects should also help you against an external intrusion.
I need it right away. The safety of the village depends on it.
I made 2 doses. Here, take them. If someone is with you, it can be used to protect them too.
Thank you.
Greetings.
I have some... Can I have a...
That's crazy. That stuff is super expensive.
Sybil,
Yes,
I need your help.
if you want.
Yeah, she heals. She's important. Let's make some progress and then we'll keep farming later on. That's interesting. Okay. So it's essentially like Skyrim for like pre-DLC they said. So this game you can just keep leveling up. Supposedly IGN said that it was like years ago. There's a level 25 cap, but oof, so you can go through more. That's a little weird. Yeah, okay. Nice. Quick little fight. double counter? Oh. Hefty damage. Alright, there's some leftovers, so. Is it because we cleared it out that there's gonna be none here now? Dang, they're kind of just tanking it. That's why I love Sybil, dude. She even gets my magic back up with that.
This is the place. Now,
Yuck! Ugh, I should have added some berries. The taste is truly disgusting.
Nice. I'm gonna get the experience earned, to be honest. Because you can go past the level cap, so that's good to know. That was very nice. No, nothing else here. That's really good. That's a big old poison damage. Ain't too shabby. Commando armor. That was a close one. Alright, let's keep her going. Nothing there. Okay, now so you do have to get up and over pretty much. Alright. Should be good. I love how dude just punches everything. Reminds me of Geralt.
So you're the one who's been spying on the village. Now that I see you, I understand why you'd rather not show up in person. Yeah, I don't hear your voice in my head anymore, actually. You must have figured that out. So if you've got a message to deliver, you're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. Forget it. I came down here to do two things. Look for mushrooms and kick somebody's ass. And guess what? I ain't found any mushrooms.
Oh, through the wall is crazy. Ooh, that hurt. Got a blast. Oh. Look at her standing in the background. It's like, wow.
Do you believe you've won a victory, mortal? The dead walkers come. Your pathetic little village has been discovered, and soon will no longer exist. Today I fall, but dozens of new brothers and sisters will rise from the dead. The Dark Lords will raise me up again, And they will reward me.
Well, your Ice Lords have never messed with a Powder Master, now have they? I know this place. The village is not far away to the right.
Okay. Alright, so I gotta get to Act 2 to be able to do what I'm trying to accomplish. That's some solid materials right there, I can't even lie to you. Damn. Seducing Sybil. As long as I make good dialogue voice.
Vulcan, where were you? We were up to our necks in it. They're everywhere. We're holding this gate, but I think the others have been overrun.
Do you know where the captain is?
He headed for the center of the village. Sounded like it wasn't going well over there. You should go and help him.
Did they drop shit? About to say, because I need these materials. What the hell's Buffalo doing? The loot is equally as important. I will protect Private Bumpkin. Private Bumpkin survived? Last time he died. Hell yeah.
The prince is on the move again, and he's not wasting any time.
The puppet he confronts. It is not like the others.
It's more likely to be the puppet master. He looks like a Deadwalker general. He's probably leading the assault on Valvanor.
All of this power he animates with, it belongs to me. It was stolen and twisted by your miserable magicians. It is time to take back what is mine by right.
If you're planning to take care of him like all the others, sounds good to me. Prince Arundel won't last long facing that kind of monster.
He is using more power than thou wilt allow me to deploy.
I can take care of myself, and here's my plan. I'm gonna come at him with everything I've got. Killing their general is gonna screw up our enemies big time. Let's go do it.
That ice damage is so big. Alright, that's good. Has huge resistance to ice now. Okay. It wasn't shit. I'm not out of range, that's bad. I just gotta get out of range.
I know not what thy father did to him, but he seems to want to take revenge personally.
Oh, there we go. A little bit of HP, a little bit of rage. Can't go in, that's empty damage. Damn, that kick connected. I'll tell you what, that Prince is one hell of a punching bag. You've been taking so much damage. Oh, what a glitch. What the fuck? Gotta love it.
That was one tough death's head, but it won't command anyone now. Without their general, the Dead Walkers should leave us alone for a while. But they'll reorganize, so we can't stay here.
You're right, mercenary. Let's use the time to leave. It's now or never if we're going to get to Caralthas. My father and the armies of the Free Nations should be there. If we hurry, we may be able to participate in the mother of all battles and finally push back the Ice Lords.
If thou dost throw thyself into this battle, the only thing that thou wouldst find is thy death, and the only chance thou hast for saving this world will disappear with thee. Their armies will not win. He knows this, but that is not what motivates him. He is seeking his father's approval. He wants to buy the crown by delivering us to his king. He believes we are at his command. But he is mistaken. I only serve and live for the World Heart. Thy elven city is closer. I can feel it. Forget these suicidal battles. If thou join with them, thy so-called friends will end up turning against thee out of fear or envy.
Sybil would never raise a finger against me. She will back me to the end.
The scribe, who is as pretty as she is innocent. Art thou naive? The scribes manipulated thee in the temple and the swamp. But thou placest thy trust in their leader's daughter? Their leader, whose killer thou doth protect? Thou hast no more choice. Thou must hasten to the World Heart and purify it. It is thine only chance. Do combat there, and if thou art not slain, at least one of thy companions, if not all of them, will betray thee to try to control or study the power I bring thee.
Vulcan? Vulcan? You were far away. Is it the demon? He was talking to you, wasn't he?
Yes, it happens sometimes.
You have to make a decision soon. Will you join us in the battle at Caralthas?
I don't know yet.
I understand. It's been a long day. I'll let you think it over for a while. Let me know when you've made a decision.
Ooh. I'm gonna hit this. Alright, we'll do all this later on.